Hi, I'm Modest, and I'm the youngest intern here at the Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum. I'm in high school and will be pursuing a career in archaeology. My favorite object in this museum is actually a model created in the 1920s. This beautiful bust of Nefertiti. We have 4,000 authentic ancient Egyptian artifacts and 12 models or casts that help to set the context of a gallery. This replica of the original bust of Nefertiti was made in the 1920s, based in the original made 3,300 years ago, discovered in 1912 in what is now known as Amarna, Egypt. It has resided in the Berlin Museum since 1923. Originally, archaeologists believed that the bust was made out of painted limestone. However, closer observation proved that only the core was made out of limestone. The limestone was then covered with a layer of plaster. The plaster allowed the artist to achieve the subtle effects all around the bust, such as the roundness around her mouth, the contours of her face, and her cupid's bow. He used many different materials to achieve the beautiful colors on this bust. The blue and green of her crown were made of powdered frit and copper oxide. The color of her skin was achieved with fine powdered lime spar, colored with red chalk and iron oxide. The yellow in her crown and necklace was carefully made with arsenic sulfide. Her dark eye was achieved with coal and the white with chalk. A close look at the bust really shows Nefertiti's timeless beauty. Her symmetrical features make it seem as if her face was chiseled by the deities themselves. The name Nefertiti means the beautiful one has arrived. Some Egyptologists believe that she was a Syrian princess. Others believe she may have been the daughter of a popular courtier. What is certain is that she was married to the pharaoh Akhenaten in the mid-1300s BCE. When you directly face the bust, you will notice that from the top of her crown to her cheekbone, to her jawline, and finally down to the shadow cast on her neck, creates a triangle. Similar features can be found on the bust of Akhenaten, found in the Temple of Aten in Karnak. This was part of the different standard of beauty in ancient Egypt, which Akhenaten created to go along with his new religion, which also incorporated both male and female features into an individual. Nefertiti interests me because she was the first woman in Egyptian history to gain such tremendous power. She was not the first female to control Egypt, however. Egypt had female pharaohs prior to Nefertiti, such as Queen Hatshepsut. However, none possessed power like Nefertiti and her husband. They were the first pharaohs that did not have to answer to the high priest of Amun-Ra. They ruled Egypt without the influence of priests. As queen, she had powerful roles never before bestowed upon chief wives. She was oftentimes seen wearing the crown of a pharaoh and said to have ruled Egypt as co-regent with her husband. She was oftentimes depicted defeating her enemies. 12 years into her reign, she disappears. Many believe she vanished or died. However, others believe that she simply changed into the pharaoh known as Smenkhare, or Anke Peru Ra Nefer Nefer Uaten, which means living are the manifestations of Ra. Though Nefertiti's tomb has yet to be found, her famous bust will forever remind people that was the ruler that was Nefertiti.